Hello guys, this is 5-Star General here with the first video from my V4 setup. I received the map I think 3 weeks ago, and since then I was actually pretty busy with work, did overtime, and I also wanted to paint all of my infantrymen here, which I finally did. So now all the infantry units are painted, which you all know it takes a lot of time, but yeah, finally it's done. So I would be able to start a YouTube war. Unfortunately, the one we already planned was cancelled because there was not enough guys anymore. So I'm looking forward to a YouTube war soon, hopefully. There will also be the European Master tournament next year in March. Maybe you have seen it on historicalboardgaming.com, which I hope will be a big hit. And hopefully, if this event will be great, then we can maybe do it again the following years. So I'm really looking forward to it. Just wanted to share also my opinion on the map. Actually, I wanted, or in the first place, I wanted to buy the medium-sized map. I had the small one in V3, which meant that lots of places are pretty crowded. But unfortunately, I don't have much more space here in my guest room / home office / Global War 36 room. So I bought the small map again, but I had some, I was able to utilize the space here in Europe to have a bit more space here. So the map, especially Europe, has been significantly increased in size, whereas the African continent is much smaller now, which is great. So there's more space here to put all the units in. If you compare my earlier videos from V3 games, you will notice that I've changed lots of colors here. So for example, I decided to give the Yugoslavian nation the red sculpts, so the old one from Axis and Allies Pacific, the first version back in the days, and for example the Polish got yellowish units, just to have a nice contrast between the German and the Russian units, that it's easier to spot. Same with Austria and the two territories of Czechoslovakia, sorry. They have now a single color to be a bit of a reminder that Germany can annex them. I decided to have different colors now for Hungary, Romania and Bulgaria, which were the same on my V3 games. I also changed colors for India, and in Iran and Iraq. So also here in Saudi Arabia I have different colors here now. The biggest change, however, was with the FEC. So before the V4 version here, I were just using the same color as the UK. Now I have just painted all of those FEC in a different color. Let me show you. Hope you can see it. Maybe I should just put a UK infantry right next to them, so you can see this is the same sculpt but the different color here. And also the color for the boats and the airplanes are the same now. So FEC has a bit of a darker green-brown colorish color thing here. So that was a big change, and I had to paint a lot of stuff here. You can also see the boats here. You can see the light carrier. Light carrier. By the way, I ordered lots of light carriers for the Allies and the Axis, so that I can use now different sculpts for the light and heavy carrier, or sorry, the normal fleet carrier. In the past I was using a blue chip below the fleet carrier to indicate the light carrier. So this is now a little bit better. Same for the coastal submarine. I have now painted these old submarines from Axis and Allies Classic. So every country has now their own coastal submarines. Yes, another big change here in China, because we have now new warlords. I decided to use the old units from, again, Axis and Allies Classic for Japan, but I gave them different colors on the helmet, on the shoes, the boots, sorry. So every warlord has their own color and their own unit types here. Yeah, other than that, now I've changed the chip for militia to the white one. So the infantry with the white chip is now the militia. Another change is the infantry with the black chip is now the mountain infantry for me here. Other than that, I'm thinking about adding 3D printed facilities, but just wanted to give you an example. So for example, in Maharashtra you have an airfield, and I'm thinking about replacing or giving these territories all 3D printed units. For example, that would be an airplane, an airport. I also printed lots of ports. Let me show you one. So that would be a 3D printed port. I'm thinking about painting the major ones blue, the minor ports white, but so far I haven't enough 3D printed parts here for all the ports and airports and all this other stuff. So let's see, maybe I can, maybe I have enough until the end of the year. And the last project here is I wanted to produce some how's it called, like a 3D printed or a 3D territory, like having the Himalayas as mountains here, as well as the Sahara Desert, that we have some real desert terrain here in 3D instead of just having the printed one. So pretty similar to the one what we saw in from historicalboardgaming.com. I saw they also are selling now these 3D territory stuff. So I think I will make one for Sahara and as well for the Amazonas area. And what else do we have? The depression what we have in Western Egypt. We have the, what is it called? It's called a Pripyat marshes here in Russia, and of course what do we have here in Australia? It's the Outback Desert. So I hope I can finish it also this year, that it's definitely ready for our European Master Tournament in 2023. Okay, yeah, well, other than that, not much to say. I'm really looking forward to the first game. At the moment, I'm just checking out all the YouTube wars which are ongoing and to see the first ideas of new strategies. And yeah, it's always great to see how the great players are utilizing the new rules for their advantage, and I'm really hoping to learn a lot of stuff here. Meanwhile, I try to get familiar with all the different territories, different sea zones and whatnot. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys, and I really hope to play a game against you in the future. Let me know if there's an open game still waiting or searching for another player. I would be in. So yeah, let me know if you have something coming in the near future, and I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.